Hey guys, how we doing? Okay, so today's video, I am going to show you how to create this design in Design Space. There is this lady that ended up giving out this font style for free. And I'm like, man, I missed it for free, and it was over in, in the UK, and I'm like, my gosh, let me try to imitate this image in the Design Space. And this is what I came up with, guys, and I want to show you how to do it. So let's get started. I'm going to go to my desktop, and we're going to go right into Design Space. Okay, we have a new version. I so do love this. Okay, so that's done here. So now this right here, what they have is all of the infusible ink. And what I want to do, I want to show you how to do this. How to create this right here in Design Space. So let's get started. So now I want to come up here and go to New Project. And as you can see here, I was trying to make some type of Halloween, but I'm out of that already. I don't have no feel for that. So now I'm just gonna come right here and let's go into the text and see if we can find a multi-layer font that has a good multi-layer. No. That's a single layer. That would have been perfect. Okay. I'm just strolling down through the fonts to seeing what I have up in, of course, up in Cricut. Because right now I'm on my iPad. And this is pretty awesome. Okay, let me see. I definitely need to find a font that I own. And Cricut lately been putting a lot of stuff on Cricut Access, and I really need to start buying some of the cuts that they've been coming out with. I don't have Access because I pretty much own all of the cartridges prior, before they all went digital. So now I just gotta save up some money so I can get some of the digital, and you know, that don't look good. And I just want to, let me just put ownership. Multi-layer only. Okay, so now this is all the ones that I own, and now I'm just gonna stroll down and find one that's similar to what I want to do to show you how to create that. So hard because there's so many, but it has to, sometimes it has to be the right. Okay, let me do this seasonal one and see what it looks like. So I am going to go over here and write out capital letters Spiral Rocks, SP YROROCKS 346. Okay, so there goes my lettering. Okay, so now I want to actually bring this down, and I want you guys to see that right there. Now I want to go to layers, and I want to bring the offset button. Okay, and I just unclicked it. So now I want to come over here, go to the action button, ungroup, go both sides, okay? And see, this is not one that I need. So let me see if I can take these two and slice them and see what happens. Okay, does that look decent? Okay, let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to put this down here. I'm going to bring an image. Nope, I'm going to bring a box in. Let me close this up. And I can't bring a box, so I don't know why I don't have my box in the iPad for shapes open. So I want to do a square. And then I just got to find a square so I can slice what I want to take down. Okay, so let me go back to images. And that one they can't do, so I'll do this one. Okay. So now I want to stretch this out. I want these two items to be a little bit bigger, so let me see. Okay, that looks good. So then I want to take this, and if this right here is actually the size, which is 1.5, let me put this 1.5, 1.5. Oh, let me redo that. Let me put, let me get both of these together and make them bigger. Okay. Okay, so this right here, go to actions. This right here is 180, so I'm going to do 90. Position all the way in the back. Okay, that looks good right there, which it will be cut right in half, pretty much. Now I'm going to take these two, then I'm going to go to actions, I'm going to slice them, and then you have this part, and then you have that part. This right here you can get rid of because you don't need it. So now what you want to do is just go and duplicate. 1, 2, 3, and then take all of these and then go to edit, distribute vertically, horizontally. Align, arrange to the back, then actions, and then I want to duplicate, no, Okay, so I got that straight. Then I'm going to put this one right here in the middle, just like that. Then I'm going to bring this over here, and then I'm going to duplicate that 3 times. Then I'm going to go back to actions, 1, 2, 3, and that's 4 of them. Then I'm going to line these up just like this. And then I'm going to bring down the last one, bring it down as close as I can. Then I'm going to grab all 4 of these right here. And I am going to make it even. Edit. Distribute that way. And then go back to actions. No. Edit. Click on all of these. And then you want to align to the right. And then click on one of those. So now, let me see if I can align, centered, distribute. Okay. And I want to do this in a different color. So this is going to cut in 1. So I want to group, attach, because I want that to cut as 1, not as all separate letters. And then this one right here, I want to group, attach, because I want this one to cut. And then this one is going to cut. Let me group this together. Oh, I guess it's gonna cut as 1. Okay, so let's go to my cutting and let's see how we come out doing this. Okay, so now we're over here on our cutting station. And I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but I had to mirror image it because we are going to iron it on my tote bag for my craft crops that I am wishing to go to. I haven't went to one yet. But anyway, guys, here it goes. Okay guys, so I'm over here at my craft room table. So now I'm going to weed this out and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So I want to get my cutter so I could cut this extra off. Because of course, you know, let me do this one first. Okay, so these pieces right here, I'm going to break that piece off and take this tape off. These pieces I'm going to put up because I can always use them for later. And here goes my glitter piece. Now for my glitter piece, I normally don't ever throw this part out. When I weed this out, I weed it out as easy as possible. And I save the indents, you know, the circles of the, or the letters of the, like the R and the circle and the number 4 and 6. I save those things because you can still use these, save the heat transfer tape from your project to adhere it back to this, and then add the other pieces back in, so then you can reuse this one, so you get 2 cuts out of 1. So now I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to weed this out. So I'm going to get a little bit closer so you guys can see. And this is supposed to be weed out pretty easy, guys. And I'm just going to okay, so now that we are finished with our design, now I'm going to bring my heat press in, and I'm going to bring you guys up. I'm going to put my heat press on. And then I'm going to bring my Cricut tote bag that I have. And I'm going to personalize my Cricut tote bag. So I have this inside here, but I'm going to put another mat inside. I have the small Cricut mat. And just want to make sure that it's going to be perfect and even. Push this over here because I don't want to get none of the... And I made my sign perfect to fit right up in here, guys. As you can see, I made it perfect. So now I'm just going to wait until my heat press heats up. I got it over here on the side. And then I am going to press this out. So first I want to get the middle. Hold on a second, I got some tape. So I want to find the middle of my cut. And as far as I know, I think this is each 775. 775. So it's even in the middle. So I just want to crease this. And I want to add that right on the stitching. Bringing it just a little bit more down. And the crease is right on the stitching. And you guys heard my heat press. Okay, so I think this vinyl that I end up using is a matted vinyl. Okay, so before I do anything, my tote have these leather straps right here. And I'm pretty sure they're not real leather. So I am going to use a parchment paper to cover the top of this, just like that, on top of the image. And then I'm going to use a Teflon sheet, and I'm going to use it to cover the layer on the bottom, okay? So now I have my heat press already at 315, and I'm going to give it some pressure. And I'm going to do it for the 15 seconds. Okay, so now I'm going to take this off. And it looks now that it is here. But this is really hot. So I'm going to bring my marble block. And you can find any marble block. Go to Home Depot, get a small marble block for a couple of dollars. And this is a cooling mechanism. This cools down your vinyl. Especially when you have to do a cold press. Looks a little bit better. And now I'm just going to peel this off. It's going to look just like that. So now I already have that part on. Oh my God, it looks so good, guys. So now what I'm going to do is bring in the glitter one. And I'm going to put it right underneath. But I want to line it up a little bit. Leaving a little bit extra room underneath also. But making sure that everything is lined up underneath. And that looks really good. So now I'm just going to bring my heat press. And I'm going to bring my parchment in. And now I'm just going to put that down. And I'm going to press it for 15 seconds. Okay, now glitter is supposed to be a cold press. Okay, so now it peeled off. Perfect. And now for the last part is this one right here. But I want to put a piece of parchment over this because I don't want the vinyl of the heat transfer sticky thing to do a colorize, not a colorize, but whatchamacallit. I don't want the shape of the line in between this up here. So now I'm just going to add this right down here. That looks just about even. So now I want to hold that down. I'm going to have the parchment paper right here. Oh, I moved it. Then I'm gonna add this right here. Then I'm gonna bring my heat press and I'm gonna heat this up for 15 minutes. Seconds. Seconds, not minutes, just seconds. And I might, depending on how this is, have to heat it up more. So I'm gonna bring this over to the side. I'm gonna peel this off. And there goes that part. I'm gonna lift this up. And there goes my project, guys. Ain't that pretty cool? I just love it. Wow. Let me put on the light so you guys can really see how it looks. I just love how it came out. Now, if you want, you can do one more press on it, but I think I did pretty good. And I love, love, love how it came out. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you would like to see other videos like this. I'm trying to come up with different things. It's just so hard. And I am enjoying myself. So guys, if you like this video, thumbs it up and let me know. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.